Hi, I'm Nitish and I'll be giving a stock pitch on Nikon.
Nikon is involved in a broad spectrum of businesses centered around imaging products, precision optical instruments, and industrial devices. In an industry characterized by canny market segmentation, it enjoys a market share of 13%, 20%, and 25%. Geographically, most of its sales have been concentrated in the US and UK, but the Asian markets are slowly picking up. Using Holt lens, we see that till 2005, Nikon had CFROI levels below the cost of capital more often than not. However, as the years passed, the gap between CFROI and cost of capital has narrowed down, investment in assets have increased, and shareholders have been rewarded. The decline in shareholders' returns since 2012 is mainly due to a cut in its aggressive dividend policy. The company is using the surplus cash mainly in growing its healthcare assets. The sales faced a slump in 2008 and 2009, but that is not necessarily a fault of Nikon's management. The sales were severely impacted by a substantial rise of the yen and global investment freeze. The decline in sales in 2013 is attributed to the floods in Thailand, which disrupted its supply chain and halted its production facilities. The operating margins and asset turns have generally held up, which is a sign of intrinsic strength. A comparative analysis with one of its close competitors, Sony, clearly validates its superior performance with respect to CFROI levels, asset growth, and shareholders' return. Nikon has the highest operating margin in the sector in spite of a heavy R&D expense which does not get capitalized. Its CFROI levels are close to the sector median. Talking about risks, it is placed well with a next to none probability of default, low hold leverage, and a high interest coverage which will reduce its borrowing cost in future. Also, since the price has just cut the 50-day moving average from below, an impending bullish trend is expected. Nikon derives huge synergy gains from its partnerships and acquisitions. With a positive outlook in the global tourism and healthcare industry, the forecast only gets better. The Abenomic structural reforms in Japan will further provide fiscal stimulus to the economy and lead to a currency devaluation, improving exports. The stock appears to be undervalued relative to the industry and its median value when compared using the PE multiple, EBITDA multiple, and the economic PE. In the most pessimistic scenario of the valuation matrix, I have reduced Holt's expected CFROI levels, expecting a profound fade owing to a strong monopolistic competition in the low-end camera industry. Still, there is the potential for a 21% upside over the current market price. So on account of its high operating margins, sensible investment in healthcare, low risks, bullish momentum, and a positive future outlook, the stock is expected to outperform. Hence, I recommend Nikon as a buy. These are the sources and references. Thank you.